We could change our mind, but this is the hot topic out of this weekend. And even though we kind of joked about it being Moon Monday, Blood Moon Monday, you could call it Meta Monday. And we did promise prison strategies. Now we're going to test this though. I have heard time and time again that this is Eldrazi prison. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. So, a definition of a prison list is that it at some point could arrive in a state in which there are no win conditions for your opponent. That is probably the most raw definition of prison. Do Eldrazi's fit that bill? I think it's going to be prison light, and people are calling it prison only because it has Chalice and because it has Blood Moon. Not even main decked Blood Moon, just Blood Moon. Not to mention that when you bring in Blood Moon, you have to find one of your 3 wastes or you're not casting any of your Eldrazi's. But I digress. This is red Eldrazi prison in Modern. Let's take a look at the list and let's talk about what's going on here. It's interesting, and I'm kind of bothered by it, but it did well in the challenge. So, what do we have here? We have 24 lands here. We got Eldrazi temples in here. We've got caverns in case you want to name Eldrazi or you want to name Giant or you want to name Monkey. Any of those will do. This also produces colorless, which helps you out with your thought knots, your reality smashers, and your matter reshapers. We have some ramming out ruins in here, colorless and red, great stuff. And why not? I went ahead and got some of the new Midnight Hunt mountains. It's a basic mountain for you. 4 of those. Got some Shatter Skulls down here as well. Maybe kill some stuff. Good stuff. Ragavan makes an appearance in this list, and non-bows with Chalice, not non-bows with Chalice. A lot of people have been talking to me about non-bows and how things should be built. You can play like this. You can put Chalice in, you can put Ragavan in. That is fine. We do bolts and chalices. You might not even put the Chalice on 1. After all, if you look at how I've laid this out, Chalice on 2 might be the place to go. Got a Singleton of Braid here. Again, we're trying to mimic Red Prison, but we're not doing a good job of it. 3 Dismembers, and considering we can't really make black because we don't even have Gemstone Caverns in here, no luck counters for us, but that's okay. We got Bone Crusher Giant here. Eldrazi Obligator. What's interesting here is when you really look at this in the way that Red Prison has evolved, Fury is making an appearance, but what's really crazy about this list is you only have, read it, 9 red sources. You have Bone Crusher Giant, you have a Braid, and you have Ragavan. You have 9. I guess you can then count the other 3 here to make it a full 12. But you don't get to include Eldrazi Eldrazi-O. I'm just going to do that. That being said, you have quite the wicked top end here. Reality Smashers and Furies. You might even get a Thought Knots here. This is almost like aggro Red Prison a little bit, if you really think about it. Sideboard, we have Blood Moons in here for those mana bases. Boil in here if we don't like the blue matchup. We even have Charma in here for... I'm not even sure what this is for. Because, 1, not all things are going to produce the colorless mana. We'll see. We'll see how frequently this comes out. It destroys target non-basic land. That's pretty cool, except you're going to shut those off anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Warping Whales are in here. Engineered Explosive because we can make 1 color. And then we got some relics in here for those graveyard matchups. This list confuses me, but it's prison. If you're wanting a die-hard prison list, we'll do it in League number 2, but we're going to give this one a shot. What do people think? It's different. It just feels like it's Red Eldrazi that decided to put some prison things in here, and really it's more just like Red Eldrazi because Chalice already was played in Eldrazi and they wanted to splash Blood Moon. Seems odd. Tried Red Prison at LGS tonight. My only win was the bye. Well, that's unfortunate. You'd have to look at what you were playing against and how you built your list. Remember, Prison is a meta deck. Let's go. Let's play some Magic. Let's see what the heck this is all about tonight. Apparently I don't have play points. Let's go. What place did this get in the challenge? I was told first, but when I looked it up, it was second. Either way, first or second is excellent. So there you go. I was told it won, but then I also, when looking for the list, I saw it in second place. I think what this is a meta call that succeeded very well. That is my guess. I have a feeling we'll run into at least one. We'll see how often Ragavan helps us get quick Thought Knot Seers out. I take back my engineered explosive. When you smack someone with a Ragavan, you can get things going. Look at this. Look at this hand. This is great. And I have to even take back more words. Shatter Skull is a red card. Oh my gosh, we're about to win the game. It won our hearts. Was it because of Monkey? I don't know. I don't watch the challenge. I don't watch the challenge. All right, Serum Vision's leading off for our opponent. We've got the Cavernous Souls here. I actually think I almost want to just put in a Shatter Skull Smashing and smack Ragavan in. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, Soggy Waffle, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the Prime. I almost want this to be Eldrazi. So I'm actually going to try to do this. We're going to put Shatter Skull in, take the bolt damage, put the Ragavan in, and if we're lucky, we'll be able to play Eldrazi Temple, but if we're not so lucky to connect here, we'll be able to put Cavern Chalice on one and then move ourselves into Thought Knot Seer. We'll see. I hope... I always like to have fun. Having fun would be the ideal state here. I think we're definitely going to win some games. Is it just going to be too much beatdown and not enough prison, though? We're going to find out together. All right, blue, potentially white here. Blue, potentially white. Potentially Jeskai, potentially black. Ooh, blue, red. All right. Using two colors here. Manamorphose. Oh, okay. Haven't seen one of those in a while. We got... It won't be Murktide, right? Makes blue white. Serum Vision's floating white. Soggy. Thanks. What is some of your favorites? A lot of people say they go and watch Red Prison, but then they have some other alternate favorites. Opponent gut shots us. Now what? You got white mana floating. I almost think Chalice on one might be just the play here. Cool. All right. Either of these kind of gives a hint of what we're doing. We'll just put this in. We're going to name Eldrazi. And let's slap down a Chalice on one. That seems pretty powerful against this. Seen a lot of one drops so far. Let's go. Phoenix Jeskai? Maybe. The gut shot kind of makes it seem like that with the Manamorph. Apparently, my mouse is on the fritz today. We're going to have to use the Q button. Can't use the middle click. This mouse is dying slowly. Dying slowly on the inside. There's a faithful mending. This might get some phoenixes to the yard. I'm going to pull the yard out here. There's one Arclight Phoenix. How many spells did they play? Manamorphose, Faithful. They need one more spell here. Nothing. All right. Well, let's go ahead and make Eldrazi mana here. See what's going on for my opponent. You can't click W and do this. You gotta do it that way. All right. Let's take a peek. What do you got, opponent? We have a Prismatic and we have the Demi. I feel like Prismatic won't matter. So we'll do it that way. Prismatic can get rid of the Chalice. I don't think it's actually going to matter. I'm just going to start smashing my opponent's face in. That is the plan. That is the plan. Hallowed Fountain. Shocks it in. and does nothing. All right. Combat. I would like to attack for 4. Finish them. Let's go ahead and use a little bit of anti-counter magic there with that Mattery Shaper off the Cavern of Souls. Oh, Faithful Mending, deciding to use that out of the yard. Seems good, seems good. Okay. Got rid of that Flooded Strand. We know they have the Prismatic Ending. What else you got, opponent? We are presenting 7, 8, 9, 10. Possibly, if I hit a land for the Eldrazi. Prismatic Ending, the Chalice on 1. Goodbye, Chalice. It was nice knowing you. Bolt, Serum Visions, Thought Scours. That's spell number 2 for the turn. I see another Phoenix down here. Phoenixes are X2s, by the way. Now the Q button doesn't work. There we go. So a couple X2s here. I can Fury. I could Bone Crusher Giant. Wow, that middle click is not working, is it? This seems very much winnable. 1, 2, 3 mana so far. Land, and I could steal one of these. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to steal, but I could. I think it's just like Fury pitching Bone Crusher Giant and then planning to cast the other Fury. Steal and kill? I guess I could steal and kill. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's kind of tempting to try that. Ice Up Sun. Hey, thank you. 7 months. I guess we could try to kill one and steal the other. It's kind of cool. Let's do it. That sounds fun. It's fun and different and not something I would have done. I usually would have probably just killed both of these, but let's do it this way. Let's make the mana correctly. Making the mana correctly is, you know, a whole part of this. Let's grab this Phoenix, then swing. We're hitting for 6, 10, 13. Oh, it's 13. It's lethal. You know, we'll figure out math later. We'll figure out the math later. All right. Let's bring some relics in. Right? Relics? What do we not want? A Braid. Probably don't want the Dismembers. Why no steal first and then kill both? If I steal, my opponent can block. So killing first then stealing achieves kind of the same thing. Right? Why would I steal first then kill both? I don't know if there's any. Oh my gosh, the hype train is closed. What's up, Last God? Who's your first longest? All right, Chalice on 1 seems reasonable. My opponent does have Prismatic Ending. Relic seems very important here. Boil could be hilarious, and I kind of want to bring one of these in. Kind of want to do one of those. Let's get rid of one Ragavan here. Let's have some fun with our opponents. The Beef Man. The Beef Man. This is not keepable. Right. Mulligan. Oh yeah. This could work. Oh, Boil. Boil. Little Boil. All right, keep this, get rid of one Shatter Skull. This hand's nearly the same as the first time we played against this opponent. See if it works. Send back one Smashing. It's gone. It's toast. Hallowed Fountain shocks in. What's up, MJT? Shocks in. What do you got, Path? Let's cast his Ragavan pass turn. Oh yeah, if they pass the monkey, we're really happy. I guess I could have brought Blood Moon in. Consider. Faithful Mending shows up here. A little awkward to put a Chalice on 1 here, knowing that I have things like Relic. Maybe we wait. Lightning Bolts. All right. So, gonna be a Chalice on 1. We'll work our way up to a Chalice on 2. Ooh. Oh, maybe I just put 2 Chalices on 1. All right, let's see if it works. Spell Pierce. Thought Scours. Here's this Demi-Lich. Spell cost less for each instant sorcery spell you cast this turn. Whenever you attack, exile stuff. You may cast from the graveyard by exiling 4 instants and sorcery spells from the graveyard, in addition to paying the other costs. All right. Chalice on 1 sticks for now. Let's go ahead and name Eldrazi. And let's go ahead and put the Eldrazi in. Chalice on 1 again would play around Prismatic Ending. Feeling okay here. Maybe they'll Abrade. They Wear and Tear. All right. Looks like I'm going to be trying to put a second Chalice down on 1 if possible. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Let's attack. They have a Faithful Mending here. I assume that is what they want to be doing. In for 3. And I'm going to slap down Chalice. Chalice on 1. We're looking pretty good. Attacking with the Matter Reshaper here. Got the Fury to clear the board whenever they get a few things into play. Smash in for a little bit of hasty. I hate that haste is all the way at the bottom here. I feel like it should be higher up on the reminder text. There's a Consider. Okay. Followed by a Path. Okay. I suppose I'll take more red. So they did have Path. That was rude. Chalice on 1 in play. Go ahead, opponent. Faithful Mending. All right. I feel like I'm just going to slap a Bone Crusher Giant in, maybe hope that I get a land, and then we'll Fury whenever they create Phoenixes or something. Okay, one of these can be played now. Now I kind of want a I want a Fury. I want a hard cast of Fury. I'm gonna make what, blue here? Demi? Or is it 1 Demi? How many spells have they played? 1, 2, 3? No, 1, 2. 1, 2 plus this. It's 2. Exile 4 things as well. Man, I can't handle this game. Too much math. All right, what can I hit for? I can hit for 7 here. Ooh. 7, 8, 9 with the Bone Crusher Giant after the fact. That seems good. Seems good. Can I? Hold on. What do we got here? This makes red only. I can use this for abilities too, right? Yeah. So I need like this. Use this like here. And then we can use the mana like that. can't I take this? I can't use it? Oh. That's ridiculous. Yeah. All right, we'll just swing for 3 then. Colors Eldrazi spells. Well, we learned something. We have learned big learn. That's okay. All right. Faithful Mending is something they can do. They do have Prismatic Ending. So it looks like they're going to use that to get rid of the Chalice. I think we'll be okay. I got excited. Besides, if they get rid of the Chalice, I can play Relic now. All right. Colors, mana only to cast. Yeah, it's not activated, it's a triggered. Got it. Got it. All right. Chalice is gone. That is 1 spell this turn. You can't technically get rid of these at the moment. Because it's only -1 blue, so, and they have 2 blue. Faithless Salvaging. All right, sounds good. Land played, 1 card in my opponent's hand. I think it's almost impossible not to just go ahead and Relic and pop the Relic here. Draw another card here and see if we can hit an Eldrazi. Would I like to play 3 life? Sure. Let's put a Bone Crusher Giant into play and smack for 3. And then finish him off with the Fury, killing the Lich. I think we figured it out. We put the puzzle pieces together here. Rebounding, Faithless Salvaging. No dice, because it's here. All right. 3 mana. Prismatic Endings, Eldrazi O. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just hard cast a Fury here. 4 damage. 4 damage in here. Attack for 4. Puts him to 1. I could put Ragavan down as well. Probably safe to do that. Don't have to, though. Being at 10 is probably good. Well, that worked. You could evoke, yeah. You could dash that. That's fair. That's fair. If you go to dash this, though, and the opponent happens to have a bolt, I mean, being at 1 is probably much dead. That worked. It worked. We did it. Okay. We got our feet wet with Eldrazi Red Prison. And I'll say it's not very prison-like. It's a great start. It is a great start. But it's not very prison. That's okay, though. We get to play Charmaw. We get to play Blood Moons. You know, playing those weird Thought-Knots here with the big eye. Opponents help me Jace. Okay. All right, well, let's do it. Our opponent's a big fan. We'll keep this one for them. Don't think twice about it. TKS has long legs. Yep. I'm just like a mirror match. This is in our list as well. So if it is, Eldrazi's winning. Oh my gosh, they have the same mountain as us. All right. We get to actually play a creature, though. And they're going to Thought-Knot us. Dun, dun, dun. Dun dun dun. I'd like a reality smasher off the top. So whoever wins this in our league, it means Eldrazi is undefeated. Strange. I'm gonna attack. I'm getting aggressive. I'm not removing it. I'm getting in. Blocks. All right. Let's they get theirs first. They get a Matter Shaper replacement. I get Fury. I get a Fury. I think we're gonna wait to cast some Furies. Uh-oh. 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 Reality Smasher? That's 8 damage. I'm going to 12. Where's my bridge? Huh. Well, I think I'm pretty dead. However, let's do this correctly this time. Gotta get that practice in. Now look, I hit for 8. I could evoke a Fury to get rid of the Matter Shaper. I almost want to do that. I'm afraid of another Reality Smasher from them. We can hang on to our own Fury here. Get a mountain. Yep. All right. They have Bugbear as well, which is a 3/4 damage. This is 9 if they activate. If they have their own Eldrazi, oh, I think I'm dead. It's 11 damage, and then they have Ramunot Ruins. Yeah. Definitely. You can definitely double down on your Furies, but five here is rough. Oh, they stomped me. They just had it all. All right. Well, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. This in, this in, this out. This out. Eldrazi Elwolf. Yeah, I want this. I'm the Blood Moon player. I'm gonna teach this person who is a big fan how to play Blood Moon. This is where we lose. So I want Matter Shaper, Thought, not Reality Smasher, probably. I probably consider Ragavans here. At the same time, you could go bigger. You could try to go bigger, a little bit like this. We could also do 2, 3. I feel like I want all 4, though. I want the Dismembers, probably. I probably don't care about so many Bone Crushers. Let's take 1 Bone Crusher, 1 Ragavan out. You want no moons? I want them all. I want them all. You get ready. You get ready, Last God. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Look at this hand. It's not doing a lot. Keep. All right. Put Bugbear into play past turn. Could have led, I guess, with Eldrazi Temple in case I top deck another Eldrazi Temple. There's Ragavan. All right. We'll pass the turn. We got Bone Crusher Giant. We got a Dismember. Gonna make it happen. Casting here so that they can't dash in another Ragavan. Got Bone Crusher off to the side now. Okay. Oh, we have choices now. We have choices. How far do we want to go? What if my opponent has a waste? Come on, you know you want to. All you people. I say play Blood Moon here and just natural draw waste off the top. All right. 2 Shatter Skull Smashings. We have Obsidian Charmaw, and we have a Reality Smusher. Okay. Let's see here. I'm kind of tempted to take the Charmaw here. I can deal with the Smasher. So I guess I have to take Charmaw because of the stuff I've put into play. This is definitely very interesting. Guess we're playing another Thought Not Seer. All right, so we have Fury, we have Eldrazi, and we have Smasher. Probably just take Fury now. Again, because I can deal with Smasher. So let's take Fury. Smash for 4 past turn. All right, you know what's up next. You all know what's happening next. Here's Cavern. They could steal for a turn if they wanted to. Cool. How's this read? It leaves the draw field. Target opponent draws a card. It'd be funny to kill our own Thought Not Seer to draw a card. Though they choose not to steal. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, we're gonna get down some Blood Moon. We're gonna get down some Blood Moon here. And it's probably safe to dismember that, but I'm just gonna swing in here. Oh, do I want this to kill this? They use this. Reality Smasher's probably not showing up. We're getting in for 8. I probably should have done the dismember earlier then. Let's do it here. That way if they have Bone Crusher Giant, they don't get to pick off my Thought Not Seer. A delayed thought. I don't think it'll cost us though. They also have the Shatter Skull, right? I think this works. Look at how good this moon is. Pfft, Ragavan. Ah, what's that monkey gonna do? Nothing. That's true, it's not lethal. There's a Matter Reshaper. What can they make with this? Any color. So they can't make colorless. They shouldn't be able to. It's color. Okay, they play a new Eldrazi. I guess it wouldn't have been lethal anyway. They would have had another Eldrazi to block. So they have Smasher in hand. Hey, look. We got another Blood Moon. All right. Attack for 8. They block. We're going to put Bone Crusher. We're going to put Moon. Actually, let's hold Moon here because if we were to top deck Dismember, we would want it to be able to target Reality Smasher. All right. Look how good this card was. Look at how good this card was. All right. Being on the play seems to be very important in this game. Do we change anything? Blood Moon for the win.
Blood Moon for the win.
I don't know if I want to change anything. I think we're sending it back. Maybe bringing a little boil. All right, we got to beat this person. We are the Blood Moon champion. Let's lock them out, right? Let's lock them out. We might keep a hand with a waste in it. Ooh, we're close. We're close. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. We are on the draw here. I'm going to believe in the Blood Moon. Uh-oh. Wow, Ragavan. What are you doing here already, Ragavan? All right, tax for 2 here. Based on me having a bunch of the Eldrazi's here, I'm almost tempted to just smash in a Blood Moon. 3 mana, what are they going to do with it? Well. Extra Temple is tempting. Instead of prepping this Blood Moon and putting Eldrazi O's in play. All right, what do we got here? Ragavan, Reality Smasher, Thought Not. Well, guess I'll take a Thought Knot. If they miss on land, we're good. They got their land, though, so I will assume Thought Knot is played here, and they're going to take Blood Moon, is my assumption. And we'll smash them. We'll smash them. Smash. What a hand. All right, they took Smasher. Well. What do we think? Moon 'em? We're doing it. We have a hand full of red cards. We can actually play this game. So, and we know that they have just a bunch of legendary cards. No. That's really good against us. That's really good. Now they get in. Oh no. Oh no, how am I going to beat a 4/4? Not good. That awkward moment when you have so many red cards in your hand. And you have to probably just evoke this with your monkey. That's fine. We could create a blocker for the monkey on their side, but it's a little awkward here, but I'll take my draw. Oh, it's a little awkward. Take a draw. Ooh. How much is this? It's 5 because none of these produce. What's up, Fran? How's it going? We're here playing Blood Moons in the best way possible. Just for you. No! This is really bad now. Alright, well that technically made Charma cheaper. They didn't play Ragavan after the fact here. I think I have to just pass turn here. I'm taking what, 4? They're gonna dash monkey in? Gosh, I hope they don't hit anything busted here. I'm going to 3. Oh boy. Please don't hit anything busted. Please don't hit anything busted. Don't hit Stomp. Don't hit Crazy Eldrazi. Well, actually, Eldrazi's okay because they tap the waste by accident. They gotta tap the non-waste next time. All right, so I can't cast this. I need one more land, so we can at least. And I'm playing Blood Moon. All right, we got a 3-1. I've got to defend. Dashing Monkey would kill me. Charmaw would be great to get rid of this waste. Oh my gosh. Aha! You can't steal another Eldrazi, right? Dang it. Dang it. They drew the red card. Ah, I couldn't cast that anyway. Ah, okay. Dang it. Ah. All right, but Eldrazi goes undefeated so far still. We called it in Discord that we were going to play the mirror, and we did. Any chance you'd be switching back to 1080p? These old eyes would be thankful. Is it not in 1080p? I'm definitely outputting enough bitrate for it to be 1080p. What's it at? Really? Oh my gosh, the output scale is adjusted. Helping Jay's good games. If people want to like stick around, I can switch it between this game and next. Or not this game and next. You know what? I will change it between this league and the second league. Or you know what? Snoring Dad, I won't be able to do it here, but we'll change it to 1080p next time. I did not realize the setting had changed. Notepad. Adjust slobs for 1080p output from 720 60 source. No problem. Thank you for mentioning it. I guess that's not a setting that Streamlabs keeps. When we reinstalled everything, I thought I was gonna have to rebuild my entire interface because we didn't back up Streamlabs profile, which backups slobs profile. I guess it defaulted back to 720. I apologize, and I will fix that. All right, I would like to play first. I guess we'll keep this. We're against the previous trophy leader. Let's make it happen, shall we? Shall we? Opponent's 1-1. Let's name Monkey. Bam. Monkey. Monkey is in play. We do need to hit like land or something. There's a mine. Okay. Star. I feel like we're going to win this game. Let's attack. I think we have a very, very good chance at winning this game. High percentage points. In for 2, get our treasure, see what they're going to give us. Sylvan Scrying. It's funny because I could use the Sylvan Scrying to get another Eldrazi temple so I can smash. Versus I could put Mattery Shaper into play and then cast Reality Smasher after the fact. I actually think I want to go get a temple, but at the same time, I also kind of need red. How do we want to play this? I'm going to put Smasher in potentially next turn. Oh, this is Monkey. Oh my gosh. Please. We can definitely play Reality Smasher next turn because I will have the Monkey attack plus the Matter Shaper. It'll just be delayed. I think that should be okay though. Another star. Power plant. Land here would be really good. Map. A braid would be funny. All right, we do hit our lands, so we can go ahead and smash in, which I think is what we want to be doing. So this is 9. So they'll need basically Karn the Great Creator here, but even if they have Karn the Great Creator, I think we're okay. Worm Coil's not too bad. Worm Coil's not too bad, but I can probably kill it. Let's see here. I can do 4 and 6. What I can do is Fury. And if I Fury first, then I can attack. They can only block one thing. They can't block Smasher. They block Matter Shaper. This connects, and then I shoot this, so they gain no life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also hard cast a Fury, but they'll gain 6. We have lethal. 5, 6. I mean, hold on. So Fury 4 here. Well, it's trample here, but they can block here. Last guy, I don't think you have your math right. I can't kill this pre-combat. So they're going to block here. They're going to go to 1. They're going to go to 1 and then get 4 back at me. I'll have an empty hand. They'll have Death Touch blocker plus Healing blocker. They attack with the healing, go back up to 4. That would kill them, so they can't do that. I get to play Bone Crusher Giant post-combat, it looks like. I think if my math is correct. So 4 here. Say okay. Swing. Because I can't... I want to get the most in here. I have to swing like this. They'll block something, and then I'll Bone Crusher Giant this away. They block over here, they lose. All right, we got lucky here. My opponent blocks the one thing that kills them. So we trample through, we get the W. They needed to go to 1 here by blocking Matter Shaper, and I get a Bone Crusher Giant in post-combat here. And I have Bone Crusher Reality and a Ragavan, plus whatever my top deck was, which is Fury. All right. That worked well. All right, so we're gonna do Charmaws and Blood Moons. We're gonna cut Chalice here. I'll probably just cut Dismember and give it a shot. Blood Moons, Charmaw. If I get a chance to get a waste, that obviously is the best thing for us. Steal stuff, shoot stuff, win stuff, blow stuff up. That's the plan. This is cool. This is cool. This variation of a more red prison, big red strategy is probably better against against Tron than what we were playing before. This is a very keepable hand. We'll keep. All right. Opponent mulls to 5. Let's see what Monkey can do for us. Urz is mine. Land. Map is always a nice one to have. I'm going to put Shatterskull probably in. Take our bolt damage. Play Ragavan, pass turn. And we'll see. We'll see what we get here. Could get a Blood Moon. That's the last thing I needed. Attack for 2. We get a Chromatic Sphere. Do we want that? Just take a new draw. Do I need to play anything down? Kind of just want to play this. Okay. I'm not going to worry about Bone Crusher Gianting or anything like that. Our plan here is to just smash in with Smasher, hopefully. Fury plus Smasher probably kills any Planeswalker they play here. I look at green. There's Tower, and they're choosing to play the green mana here. Trying to find an answer to the monkey. Oblivion Stone's not a bad one. I'll have, what, 8 mana next turn? 3 plus 5 to sacrifice it. How do I not commit to the board, but commit to the board, right? What if I find Karn the Great Creator here? Let's attack. I want a Smasher, but the O-Stone's just going to play next turn. It's an Expedition map. Let's play a land down here. I'm going to play 1 Bone Crusher Giant and pass the turn. I don't want to really run too much out into the O-Stone. O-Stone played here off tower. And I'm just going to swing in here. They're going to pop it. Then we're going to put something else into play. Like that. It's actually a really good follow-up here. I can put Ragavan into play plus Thought-Knot Seer. I have so much mana. I feel like they have to do this, right? Yeah. They can't let this connect. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought-Knot, and then we'll get Ragavan down. I don't want to do Stomp because I'm going to play Ragavan, and then I can use Fury here. Okay. Nothing scary. Well, I guess Blast Zone kills Ragavan. Plays a Power Plant. Plays Karn, the Great Creator. Downtick, we're going to see probably Bridge here. There's Bridge. Plays Bridge. You got it. So it's Blast Zone in hand, and if we would have ditched the Bone Crusher Giant for a Stomp earlier, we wouldn't be able to do here to kill. So, and I do want to get rid of Karn here. No attacks past turn. All right, we do have an Abrade in the list somewhere. It is buried. Charmaw would be a good one. Charmaw would be pretty good. We'll pass turn. What or who is the origin? Meme brand from the challenge this weekend. All right, where's Blast Zone going? 3, 4? 4 lets them redraw. I don't think they want to go to 4 though. 4 seems aggressive, but maybe they want that redraw. Sphere played. Pop Sphere makes white. Prismatic Endings, Little Ragavan plays Karn, the greatest of creators. All right, we might be locked out now. Yeah, they don't want to go to 3. Liquid Metal Coating plays Liquid Metal Coating. All right. I'm not sure I have an out anymore. A braid? That's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd have 5 mana after this. If I hit another Charmaw after this, I could be pretty good. Do I want to show Charmaw? I feel like I just lose a land and then lose a land, and unless it's literally running Charmaws, I don't have a chance. And I'm only putting my opponent down to 5 mana. It's like, so what? I need to find a Braid in the top like 2, 3 cards. I don't think it's worth showing. Let's concede here. We'll do a draw 3. Yeah. All right. So that's Singleton of Braids, all we got. All we got. We just need to be faster out of the gate, right? Let's just be faster. Let's be faster. Play first. I need to be faster. I need to be faster. No temples, no blood moons, no Charmaws. Let's mulligan this. All right, I do have an Abrade in this hand. That's kind of interesting. Play Ragavan, attack, have the Abrade to kill a map or something. Let's get rid of Shatter Skull. Let's play Ragavan down and see where we can go. Put them all to 5. Do I like the basic mountains? They're all right. They're not very colorful. I think it would have been kind of cool if they all had a little bit of a hue in certain sections. That would be like red, white, black, so on and so forth. I'm probably going to braid this if it's a map. If it's not a map, I probably won't bother. All right. Very tempting. We'll see. Let's go ahead and connect first. I might not have to now. How much is this? It's 3. I just hit the map, right? Because I'm gonna play a Charmaw next turn. Get out of here. Get out of here. Playing Charmaw. Obsidian. It's gonna be great. All right. There's a sphere. I'm gonna pop that for green. Ancient Stirrings. I think the thing that I like about the mountains is if you were to search for them, you'll have no problem finding them because they're kind of a little more black, unless you're in a black list. All right, connect. We hit kind of nothing there. We're going to Charmaw. And let's kill a power plant. Sure. Pass the turn. All right, this is looking really good. I haven't had to use my treasures either. Oh, mine. I don't believe I want to stomp here. Just keep going. Probably hard cast Fury here. Swing for 6, down to 10. Could have attacked with Den, but I think we saved Den for future. Just a Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Fury. This is lethal. Got it. Woo! Man, Charmaw getting it done. A little Ragavan too. We didn't even need Blood Moon. That was good. Yeah, this. So just real quick, because we happen to draw one. I think if there was a little bit of red in some other aspects, maybe. I don't know. It's tough to say. It might make it look kind of silly. I don't know. They're interesting lands. They're interesting. 2-0. Or 2-1, sorry. Yeah, they can kind of look like swamps. While we're queued up here, if you go, I went and got a bunch of them just really quick. They're interesting, but like the border is pronounced, but not pronounced enough. If that makes sense. Like it's a little hard to tell. Like this could be a swamp. This could be a swamp, you know? It's a little tough. They're fun. We'll play with them for a little bit, but they are a little tough to tell that they're what they are. But like you can see here, searching for them would be super piece of cake here, because it would stand out because you don't have too many black cards in this list. So the foil ones are probably cool. I haven't seen a foil one in person. Only the night ones. You like how white the white is in these? So like the top and the path in this one would be pretty bright. You think the island forests are difficult? Let's glance really quick. This one's tough. It's just a lot of black. This one's got some good contrast. It's a little hard to tell it's an island though. I think certain ones work. I like the art in general, and it would be beautiful. It would be beautiful to have them and have almost like a gradient hue, just a soft gradient hue as like an art piece. That would look nice, I think. They're interesting though. I like that they're a very different style, and I think they'll fit in for a lot of folks. I would probably play the swamps in like rack lists and other things like that. I would be down for that. Yorion, and I have Ragavan in my hand, and I'm playing first. You bet I keep. Let's go. They could be. They could be kind of confusing, yeah. I think if your opponent has lots of them, that's where it's going to get a little bit frustrating. Because if they have a lot of them, then they're gonna look all kind of the same. Stomping Ground after the fetch shock. Ragavan of their own. Let's offer a trade here. All right, they trade. What I'm going to do is put a Chalice on one. I'm going to do it off of a Temple. And then we could theoretically throw our Ragavan through the Chalice with the Cavern. So let's do it. Monkey Battle. I'm hoping that they're like an Aether Vial list. Yorion, that can be a 1,000 things, so. All right, there's a Renin 6. That kind of hurts Monkey. Monkey's not going to do a lot this game. All right, let's name Monkey. Let's dash Monkey. Get it through the Chalice. I don't think I connect with Renin 6 here. Do I? I connect with Ren and 6. I don't get my treasure token. I can't stomp. But if I attack them, I might get a cool 2-drop. If I get a cool 2-drop, great, I get to play it. If not, I'm ramping myself. They can look all the same, CR. Go for the cool 2-drop. Like, this Ren will kind of be out of range, but it's probably just better to ramp myself and just smack in a Reality Smasher off the top here. Oh. Well, we could kill Ren in 6 next turn. Or I can draw a card. I gotta do it now if I'm gonna do it, though. Drawing a card is probably not a bad idea. What side is the draw? The blue side, which is ice. Yeah. Here, we'll tap down Ren. That's always fun, right? Tapping down Ren. No, I don't want a Chalice. Fine, put a Chalice on 0. That's how much I want Chalice. At least I don't draw that next turn, I guess. All right. Opponent's just going to ramp here. I've got to hope that the Chalice on 1 is really powerful against them. 3 mana. Yorion to hand. I don't appear to be doing anything too frightening here. You gotta be kidding me. All right. We're dashing again. We're dashing because if Ragavan sits in play, Ragavan dies. All right. Let's go ahead and hit them. Let's go for the cool 2-drop. Or 3-drop this time. 2 damage connects. Wooded Foothills. Land. Could put a Bone Crusher Giant just straight into play here. We really could. I'm not opposed to this. My opponent doesn't seem to be doing anything scary. Bone Crusher Giant can help me get rid of Ren in 6 if I'm worried about them having all the lands. All right. Well, opponent hasn't played much thus far. 1 Chalice, pretty good. That's true. It's 2 turns, 12 damage. That's true. Yorion might not even show up in time. Here we go. What is this? That's 3 mana. Oh, Teferi. Bounce Chalice. Bounces Chalice on 1. We got bolts now. We got pass. We got whatever they've got. Makes green. Okay. Utopia Sprawl on black mana. Okay. Smasher? Dismember. Dismember kills Yorion. Yeah, they appear to be Niv. Well... I want Dismember available, and I kind of want a Ragavan in play. We could dash in Ragavan here. I almost feel like this is the turn to just hit 4, hit 2 it to Fairy. Play new Ragavan. Maybe I don't play new Ragavan here. And I just kind of want to leave up Dismember. Doesn't seem terrible. There's some sort of bring to light list here. There's all the colors. BT, oh, Omnath. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about leaving Dismember available. So while they can't do much here, I think I'm just going to pick this off so they don't get any more mana. While they're in their draw there with black floating. Chalice? No. We wanted to leave Dismember. I was expecting Yorion or like some big creature. That way we cleared that. Now what, opponent? And we're looking real good now unless they gain life, because then we'll have a Ramming Out Ruins after one more Dashing Monkey here. We dash all day. We dashing. And we probably entertain the idea of putting Chalice on 1 prior to putting Ragavan into play so that Chalice protects Ragavan. Or we just win. Do we win? If they fetch, we win. I think we're good. I do not want to take care of my own. Bone Crusher Giant, thank you. It was an odd game. I think that Chalice really slowed them down, though, from Utopia Sprawls, Lightning Bolts, anything else. I mean, obviously they have Fire and Ices and Teferis, but hey, we got it done. We got it done. All right, what do you want? Blood Moon? Yeah, that's a great idea. I like Blood Moon. Okay. EE on 1 is probably okay as well. A Braid can come out here. Probably a few Eldrazios. 1 Dismember. Ragavan did work, but Ragavan's not going to do as much work if the Ren and 6 is there. Do I want Whale for BTL? I'm going to wait until I actually see it. I don't think I'm going to want it because I have Blood Moon coming in. Do you think they side in a bunch of answers to Chalice? Let them. Let them. Let them. Chalice is not the priority here. The priority here is making sure that they have lots of mountains. That is the plan. That is the plan. This is one of those lists that the Blood Moon can probably catch them off guard. We have colorless stuff that we need to be playing. Obviously, as this list becomes more popular, people will know Blood Moon's going to come in and will fetch basics appropriately. But if this had like 2 more lands, I'd probably snap keep it because we probably can beat them with the Bone Crushers and the Blood Moon. We don't necessarily want to keep a 1-lander though. This hand though, keep. Get rid of this. Oh, yes. Everything in this hand is amazing. All right, we'll see how many basics they fetch. 0 so far. Ragavan. All right. Play our own Ragavan. A little bit frustrating to see the Ragavan because the Ragavan can get out of the Blood Moon. We know that. It could be a turn 2 Blood Moon. We'll probably block. They're going to probably Prismatic Ending or, in this case, Helix here. All right, Helix. I'd love to get rid of this Ragavan somehow. Oh, there was a Chalice. It's not the greatest. Let's just put this on Eldrazi and pass. All right, so my opponent's going to probably have 5 mana here. We'll see what happens. I will take a Fury off the top for us. That would be fantastic. Oh. Well, they can't cast that, so that's good. This is one of the few things that Monkey usually can't cast. We're saved. We're saved. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to avoid like Teferi, this making more treasure tokens. Oh, use some of this. Use the tokens to your advantage, opponent. Oh, there goes 1 token. There goes 2 tokens. Teferi uptick. Down ticks. Plays Overgrown Tomb. Shocks in. Plays their Abundant Growth. Okay, I kind of like that it was down ticked and I have 2 Blood Moons here. Obviously, Ragavan's going to be able to get rid of stuff going on here. But slap down a Blood Moon. I can safely probably put Matter Reshaper into play next. They'll have 1 color on the side. Matter Reshaper will hopefully be able to block. All right, my opponent had an island. Goes up with Teferi. Attacks. So they have 3 colors here. Another Smasher. Uses 3 colors. What do we got? Teferi, number 2. Prismatic Ending's my Blood Moon away. All right. I guess I'm playing another Blood Moon here. Yep, probably. Tapping down my mountain. I want to kill Teferi. I want to kill Ragavan. I want to be hasty and just attack. But I don't have any haste. Let's go ahead and play a Matter Reshaper here as a blocker. I don't expect this to live. If it happens to live, though, great. If we draw a land, I can Bone Crusher Stomp plus Blood Moon. My opponent's found basic again. We are risking a Bring to Light right here. Although I think we were risking it anyway if they attacked with Ragavan, because they have blue and green, and then they'd have black now. We drew a Dismember. Find a Bone Crusher Giant. I wanted to get rid of Teferi because Teferi is going to bounce the Blood Moon. My opponent now has a Bone Crusher Giant. That's not ideal. Play a Blood Moon to make things really awkward for them. We're going to stomp the Ragavan here, take 4, place Reshaper. If I take 4, I'm going to 6. If I do that with a Bone Crusher. It makes green mana, puts an Abundant Growth on a swamp, so they have all colors. I think we're a little bit behind. Bounces Blood Moon here. Don't really want to take any more damage than I have to. Now they're aware of the Blood Moon too. This is going to get kind of awkward next game. Stomp Ragavan. Opponent attacks for 4. Now what? What's up, Duck? What up, Duck? Green. Red. Red. Oh, no. Charma, you've betrayed us. Gonna kill my waste here. At least they should kill the waste. The waste killed means Blood Moon and my colorless creatures. Get rid of a Raymond Out Ruins. I think that's incorrect. Oh, no, this is... Sorry, this has to hit non-basics. My bad. Can't hit the waste. That being said, a 4/4 in the air is a big problem. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's go to game 3. Okay. We're on the play. That's always nicer to be doing. Could bring Boyle in. That'd be kind of funny. All right, extra Ragavan. Let's take one Chalice out. I kind of want this Charmaw, and I know it's a bad it's a bad idea to do Charmaw here. Blowing up their lands would be nice. You get Ragavan in like we did against the Tron player. Ragavan attacking in, and then the Charmaw would be cool. Kind of want this Abrade in here. And I want that. I brought in the Engineered Explosive. Let's go 2 Chalice out here. Engineered Explosive or Abrade can get rid of my opponent's opposing little monkey. And that seemed to be a big enough problem that rather than trying to beat it with a Chalice, let's try to beat it with something else. All right, some Smashers. Let's see how it works for us. We got 2 Eldrazi Temples, so we're looking at a turn 3 Smasher, followed by turn 4 Smasher. And the Dismember, it gets rid of the monkey. Let's make it happen. Wooded Foothills. Sacred Foundry. Monkey. I'm going to wait on the Dismember, I think. Do I? If I draw my own monkey, I want to dash in. Let's kill this. You'd want to wait so that if they have another monkey, they don't dash it in themselves. But if we draw ours, we end up drawing a 3-drop, so paid off for not waiting. Not bad, not bad. Blocks monkey now. Cool, cool. Gonna smash them next turn. They fetched and shocked as well. They're gonna fetch again, it looks like. Smashing. Smashing, isn't it? Let's go. Let's go. My opponent didn't appear to have counters. This is 8. 8 puts them to 9. Fetch puts them to lower. Smashers are smashing. we might have them dead here on turn 4. We might. We might. Basic Forest here. All right, what do you got? 3 mana. Can't beat Teferi. You'll lose. I don't know what they could get. This is brutal. Double Temple. Mattery Shaper killed the initial creature. It's brutal. There's nothing to it. Smash face, damage quick, you're dead faster. Double Temple is brutal. It's very fast. Obviously, it doesn't happen that often. You only have 4 of them. All right, we've kept a Windswept Teeth here. Does my opponent have path? We'll find out together. We'll just put this into play tapped and smash them one more time. And obviously, we commit this to the board. They'll need double path here, and it doesn't look like they have it. Got it. Oh, and a Blood Moon to follow it up, and a Ragavan. Not bad. Not bad. 3-1 here. Losing a 1-2 against the Mirror. Would that make this a potential honorary 5-0? Obviously, this start was berserk. It kind of was, wasn't it? It was big smash, that's for sure. And now we never saw Bring to Light, by the way, Boat Guy. Never saw it. So it's one of those, I don't know if we needed it or not. I don't know if we needed it or not. Ooh, there's a prediction. Who's throwing predictions up in our channel? Top tier, strong. Is it just targeted for the meta? It could be. You were on your phone, wasn't you? You can make a prediction from a phone, right? hand like this just looks like Red Prison. When we tried to play Ragavan in Red Prison. I don't see any reason not to keep this. Shatterskull smashing, I think one time was something that we could toss to Fury. Because you actually don't have too many red sources. And we figured that out game 1, I think. Alright, we'll keep the opener. See what happens here. Shadow Spear off of Island. Off of Island. It's interesting. Play Monkey, go. Another island. What is this? Artifact spells you cast have Convoke. Alright. Well, Monkey's not getting in. I'm going to put a Chalice on 1. I don't see a reason to put a Chalice on 0. They would have dumped some of those out already. So, hang tight, Monkey. We're coming for our opponent. I have no idea what this is. Probably some Whir list. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Grand Architect list. I think we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. That's a good walking ballista. It's a shame our monkey is now dead. So, you were asking if this does anything else. Looks like I'm going to make it do something else here. Go, opponent. It'll be Urza plus infinite mana. We'll see shortly. This is something spicy. By the way, Boyle's great in this matchup. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. Blue steel. I guess I bolt in here to play Thought-Knot Seer to try to take care of some stuff. I guess I can throw a Chalice on 0 at this point. Oh, it's an island. Go ahead. You might unintentionally win. You might. This is a very off-meta deck. When you play Prison Styles or even just top-tier stuff, things get kind of quirky. Okay. Artifact spells cost less. What are they doing here? What has an ability? Oh, they're just tapping stuff because Throne's gonna crunch my life. Blocking because I need to keep my life total up. I'm so close to dying. I'm so close to dying. I'm gonna take what? A bunch here? I don't know what to do. I guess I could have put a Chalice on 2. They just tap these 2 down. I can tap all 3 actually. Then I take what, 3 here? I need my Abrade. If I can find a Braid here, we're playing more Magic. Okay. Ask for a deck list? Alright, we're gonna bring Boyle and Engineered Explosives in here. I think I want all my removal. A lot of stuff was on 2. We didn't actually see like anything on 1. I could potentially take 1 Chalice out. Might take 1 Ragavan too. Although I'm on the play, maybe I keep these in and take like an Eldrazi and a Matter Shaper out. Try to hit the low end curve here. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I got a good chance here, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not counted out yet. We smash big time. Clearly, Blood Moon's bad in this matchup. Where's my Karn the Great Creator? Come on. Warping Whale hits how many creatures? If they end up getting their Anthem creature, it doesn't hit like anything. Nothing wrong with a 4-year-old list. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about the age of a list. We've taken lists from 2018 and crushed the meta. Because it wasn't expected. Oh, yes. Keep. All I saw was this and Monkey. We're off to the races. Who needs to cast Matter Reshapers? Not I. Not I. Let's make it happen. Island. What do you got for me? Don't kill Ragavan. It's Judge's Familiar. It's Judge's Familiar. We love that little bird. Swinging. I love that little bird. Little bird. Who's got the Judge's Familiar emote? We have one that's kind of like it. He's thinking. He's thinking. He looks the same. He's taking notes. He's taking notes. This one doesn't have a monocle, though. All right. Artifact spells have the Convoke stuff. We still can't attack in now, which is awkward. Look at all the bird emotes. Look at all them bird emotes. Fast turn here. Prepping. Prepping. Prepping to end my opponent. But prison hasn't changed too much. That's not an island. That's not an island. That's a saga. That's a grand architect. Oh boy. Please no. Okay. Now we have a 5/6 to deal with. I'm in trouble. Before all of our lands are islands. I know, right? Artifact spells have Convoke. You can tap blue creatures, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if I boil here, by Reality Smasher, it's blocked by this thing. I need a Dismember. I need a Dismember. I'm going to fire off the boil now to get rid of the islands so that Urza's Saga is kind of useless. And we're going to pass. We're going to pass. All right. So, what do you got? They do have stuff on 0. There's an island as well. What do we need? Probably putting Smasher into play. I might try to hold on to Shatterskull, because if I can get X up to 6, I can put 3 and 3 or something And if I do 3 and 3, I can kill probably 2 creatures here. An Abrade or a Dismember would be nice. Stomp off Bone Crusher Giant is not really enough. I'm going to block. Take like a draw or a land. Doesn't seem the worst. Okay. That is worth 4 damage somewhere. We can hard cast that too, if I wanted to. It would be a good blocker. What's up, Own Bare Hands? So, what if I attacked with Ragavan here? All right, swing. They block with something. I could potentially kill both of these. I guess it's worth a swing with Ragavan. I mean, Ragavan's not getting in, right? So swing with Ragavan. I think they know about the Fury. If they do 1 block here, then I get to kill both with Fury, which is very important. Could protect. How's he protecting? Target creature becomes a blue. Convoke. You mean bouncing it? Yeah. Definitely could bounce it. But we're going to make them bounce it. And then they're going to lose Urza Saga here, right? Like, this isn't the worst. And if they don't bounce it, they lose both here. Bounces it, they lose the 1. And we have Fury in play. I mean, it's probably better than drawing a card, right? All right. Everything died. Cool. Thumbs up. And they are not getting anything off the Saga. Now they're going to go get a 1 or 0 drop here. I could see them getting a Bobble here just to make another draw. Yeah, I think that was good. That was good overall. Gets a Shadow Spear. Okay. Putting that on Mirror, I can't kill it with my Fury now. So we're not going to block. That's really good. All right. Just play it and pop it. Play, pop, go. I don't even know if I have to attack yet. Pow. Now I'm going to hold on to Shatter Skull here. It's more of a removal spell at this point than the mana. We don't need mana. Pass turn. Make Fury the defender. The defender of the red honor. Oh, that's a flyer. That's a flyer. Okay. Oh, look, it's Monkey. Oh, look, it's Monkey. So, Monkey into play. And put Smasher into play past turn. Maybe we can then use Shatter Skull. We just have to be a little bit more careful with using Shatter Skull because Judge's Familiar is here. But next turn I can smash in and then use Shatter Skull probably to kill the Mirror. That's the big blocker. Oh my gosh, another Judge's Familiar. Okay, things are getting serious. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're smashing with everything. No, we're not. Hold back, monkey. Hold back, monkey. Fury is good. You're not wrong. Woo! Who wants a board wipe, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the anger. Got there. Woo! We're doing that a few times. Fury is pretty good, replacing anger and red prison and doing work here, clearing the board. All right, we got to do that one more time. Let's take a brief look here. We have Grand Architect, which Warping Whale would get rid of, and we have Chief Engineer. Before Grand Architect shows up, this would kill this as well. We have Judge's Familiar as well in this list. So Warping Whale may not be a bad idea, considering we are on now the draw. Chalice on 1 does hit a reasonable amount of things. Honestly, Ragavan probably just isn't getting in here. We'll probably just do like this in game 2, or sorry, game 3. Just gotta be a lot of removal, right? I don't believe Blood Moon is worth it for Urza's Saga. They seem to be using Urza's Saga to go get equipments. We could steal their big 5/6. I've got ways to do that. I think I want to block her over one more of these. So putting in a Matter Reshaper and replace that. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Removal. Chalice 1. Matter Reshaper. They kept 7. This isn't the best removal. I think we have to ship this one back because we need to be able to do probably 3 damage rather than 2. Like, yeah, this stops Judge's Familiar, but we need to kill the other thing. These are probably too slow. Yeah, we need work. Okay, I like this hand 10 times better. Get rid of Matter Reshaper here. Try to top end here to the Reality Smasher. And then we have Dismember plus a Braid. This just much better. Much better. We can deal with Judge's Familiar. Judge's Familiar is not that scary. All right. Lead with Temple, pass turn. That's scary-ish. Oh my gosh, it's Smuggler's Copter. I'm gonna kill this. What did we return? What do we returning stuff? That's a good draw. All right. We'll leave Smuggler's Copter there for a moment. I don't think it'll be a problem. Oh yeah, we Matter Reshaper. We returned. I'd rather have the top end here. I sort of hate this, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Then we'll see what we can do with this Dismember. They're going to lose their Urza Saga. I'm just trying to keep the board as clear as possible here. I mean, it's pretty good. And then we'll just leave up Dismember, and then we're smashing. Then we're smashing. Look at all this removal. Removal.deck. Any thought to pitching Cavern there instead? Still had 3 mana towards Smasher and turn 2 Reshaper. I don't know. I don't trust that I'm going to be able to get what I need. The Judge is familiar. That's fine. I know this looks aggressive, but we're doing it. We're doing everything. I don't care if they have a Smuggler's Copter. They have 2 cards in their hand. We're going to do Elemental here. The Reality Smasher should be able to connect here. And then the Elementals in case I draw a Fury off the top. It's the only double red pipped card I have left. 5 in, go opponent. 15-12. See what happens. Walking Ballista for 1. They could crew Smuggler Copter. They decide to attack for 3. Oh boy. Looting and scooting. That takes me to 9. 9, I can put them to 10. They get rid of their own Smuggler Copter. Boil off the top or Fury? Boil. Boil, 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 boil. No dice. I guess another Smasher would have been good there too. We did take 2, 4, 6, 8 damage through Dismembers. We would be at 17 right now. Not looking too good here. Gonna create something. It's a 4/4. Crew up, attack for 4. Loot and scoot. Can bounce my dude. I think we need Fury and Fury only here to win. Or have a chance at winning. I'm surprised they didn't do that with the Construct token. But I guess if they did that, then a Reality Smasher on top would win. All right, we go to 6. You're losing 6K? No, we're just going to get Bridge off the top. We'll be fine. Well, good game. Good game, opponent. It's funny because if we had a second Reality Smasher here, we'd attack for lethal. They'd be forced. They wouldn't be forced to block because they could bounce it. I don't think another Reality Smasher would have worked. Was I too aggressive with my Dismembers? I went after a Judge's Familiar, but the Judge's Familiar turns into the Smuggler's Copter every turn. Tough to say. The paw prints were overwhelming and the odds were too juicy. Yeah, we got rid of one of these too. They just happen to have the second one. And a Shadow Spear to boot. Nice. Not too bad. That's going to give us a 3-2 with the Eldrazi Red Prison here in Modern in League number 1 tonight. Couldn't quite beat our little blue friend over here. Engineer Explosives would have been interesting there. I'll take the 3-2 as a first outing with the list. We were going to end up drawing 3-2 on the night with this Eldrazi Prison list. I wouldn't call it prison. As much as everyone has told me it's prison, it's not prison. It's red Eldrazi, and it's using Chalice like Eldrazi e-tron does, and it happens to be using Blood Moon for Blood Moon things. It's basically splashed red to play Ragavan and Fury, and ends up having a red Eldrazi in here, and then they use Bone Crusher and our Braid. You can fill these with whatever you want. Seasoned Pyromancer would probably be good here, although 2 damage was pretty important from time to time. Yeah, you've got 3 Dismembers. You could even play 1 more Abrade if you run up into a little more of the artifact strategies. But not bad. Not a bad first outing with the list. It's definitely solid.